Welcome, everyone. It's Tuesday's pop-up Q&A. It's a great chance for you to ask a question, and I'll take an energetic peek at what's going on with you and give you some insight and give you a brief energy clearing. So we've just spent a 5-day challenge. It was so much fun and had a great time watching people make these amazing transformations. And such a broad range of breakthroughs and people feeling things in their bodies, you know, as energies heated up as they were leaving, emotional things, and just lots of breakthroughs, feeling more clarity, more calmness, more presence. And so it was just a lot of fun. And so we are going to be continuing starting tomorrow morning. For those of you who are listening to this as a recording, or those of you who are here on now, Roma will post the link for you to be able to join for us tomorrow. We'll be doing it every day for 21 days, each day building on the next. It's just a really powerful process. So I'm excited to be doing that. We've already got quite a few on board. So the more the merrier, right? Hey, Z, nice having you here. And, you know, I was thinking about you, Z, you'd be a great candidate for this next one. And I don't remember seeing too much of you during the 5-day challenge. I was wondering, where's Z? So, yes, post your questions and we can get those answered. And while I'm waiting for that, I'll just let you know a few more things about this 21 days. So it's going to be in basically 3 sections, 3-week sessions. So we take Sundays off, but we spend a week. The first week is mostly doing clearing. Now, we're going to be clearing throughout, but especially that first week where we really want to dive deep and really lay a clean, clear foundation. And then that second week is devoted more to planting really clear seeds of intention. The new moon's on the 11th, so we'll be doing a really great vision board. And then the last phase is all about integrating so that there's just more ease and grace, and then you can benefit more from what it is you're desiring to intend. All right, let's see. We've got questions coming in here, so let's see what we've got. Greetings, Roma from London, my lovely assistant. Please check my unworthiness levels again. I know my deservingness makes life more complicated. Yes, it does, in fact. So there's a few things that I would check, Z. So first of all, let's check how open your heart is. It's about 50% open. And so, of course, this is the seat of where our worthiness lies, is right in our heart chakra. So let's open that up all the way. And the place that's holding the energy that's closing that heart is actually very far from the heart. It's way down at your root chakra, out of that third layer where it doesn't feel safe to step into your power. So we're just going to pull that energy in, any unworthiness, undeservingness. You've also got about 5 people courting to you. Let's see. And some of that is in the heart. So that's another big reason that you're feeling this unworthiness. It's not your unworthiness. It's other people sending their vibes into your heart. So let's pull them out gently. We don't cut cords because that leaves residual energy, but we are going to gently pull those cords out so you feel more worthy, so you feel more deserving. Okay. And then you also have some roots in your, some cords in your root. So we'll take those out as well. Just expand that circle with those people on it. And let's see, Z, if you wanted to take advantage, or actually anybody, of the 5-day challenge program that we just had, which was free, it'll be available until midnight tonight. That's like about 6 hours. For the next 6 hours, that'll be available if you want to go in and listen to the recordings, and you can get a flavor for what this longer program is going to be about. Hey, Bobby, good having you here. All right, let's see what other questions we have. Hang on. Okay, Emily, great. I think you're a new person. I've been having such bad migraines lately. Could you look into that? Yes, migraines. What's showing up is, let's check. Okay, so first of all, you don't have a grounding cord. So what happens is all of the energies that are, stirring around in your energy field, they don't have a place to go. Like normally we would release the energies that are not ours down the grounding cord. So in your case, there's no plumbing pipe. So all the sewage just backs up. And that's what makes you feel anxious, and that creates a lot of pressure. So we're going to release the pressure valve. We're going to give you a grounding cord. It's going to go all the way to the center of the planet. There we go. And so now you have a good grounding cord. And then your worry circle goes all the way out to the 15th layer. That's where that 1% energy hangs out. So we're going to pull that energy in. And we're actually going to send it up through the central core and send it off planet. Okay, good. And then let's see if there's anything going on around your actual head. I'm not noticing anything like around your head. And neck, nope. So this is all related to not having a grounding cord. And then everything just gets backed up. So let us know if you can feel a difference in that. If you feel a little more grounded, a little more present, maybe a little calmer, a little less tension, that would be helpful to know. Thanks for asking. Okay, thanks, Emily. All right, next, Alondra, this is Crystal. Good afternoon. Yes, can you please check my receiving, especially money and anything else that is off my radar screen? Okay, great. So we're going to check Crystal's circle of reciprocity. So as it's coming out the right arm, it stops right about at the elbow. So receiving starts with giving, actually, giving from the heart. So we're going to make sure that part of your circle is clear and flowing out that right arm. And also, while I'm thinking of it, I often forget this, is that if you ask a question, that basically means that you're giving us permission to use like any testimony you might put to help other people. So you're basically giving us permission to use the information you post here. And also, it's helpful for other people to know how you're feeling and what's happening, because then they can know that this is real stuff we're doing here. This is not pretend. Okay, great. And it's also helpful to know where you're calling in from, because we have an international audience. And so, like when I'm working on someone in Australia that I've never seen before, and then they, tell me something like, oh, they just eliminated a pain they've had for 10 years. I'm not making this stuff up. So this is the real kind of stuff that shows up here. So that's really helpful. So Crystal, we were clearing her circle of reciprocity. Yes. Hang on. And it comes up to your elbow in the left hand, left arm. That's your receiving channel. So we want to bring that all the way up, so that you can receive the clients and the money and the support and the rich resources and anything else that you need to receive to help you on your journey. Okay, good. So it's coming through the heart and the throat and the 6 and the crown. So give yourself permission at that crown. Okay, great. And through all the rings. Excellent. Okay, good job. So your money is at infinity, and it is in alignment in all of your chakras, and it is flowing through your energy field. So I think just that, you know, that circle of reciprocity was a little bit blocked. That would probably be the biggest reason that you're not seeing the manifestations that you wanted to. So keep us posted if it's helping. You're welcome, Z. Hey, Sarah, nice having you here. Do you have a question? Emily, wow, yes, I do feel much more present and grounded. Much thanks, dear Kimberly. You're so welcome. Yes, and I get dizzy even when I'm sitting still. So yes, that could be a lot of different things. So I know that when I was in Mexico, I was having some dizzy stuff, and my mentor was letting me know that it was like an infection. And I was, you know, just focused on energy things because I felt great. I didn't feel sick or anything. So interestingly enough, well, I'll save that for another time. Anyway, so that can be one thing. It could also be an inner ear thing. So it could be an infection, which could be in the inner ear. It could also be inflammation in the brain, which is what my chiropractor was saying the other day, where that could create dizzy spells. So obviously, if it's something that you feel is serious, check it out with your doctor. I am not a doctor. I don't heal you in the sense that, you know, like waving my magic wand kind of a thing. I'm basically here looking energetically at things so that you can learn to heal yourself and helping your body to realize where it can heal itself. So when I'm checking dizzy for you, there is some energy right at that sixth chakra. There's a cord coming out of your sixth chakra. Belongs to a person, a female. It's not your mom. Seems like it's a friend. So maybe you have a friend that, you know, there's not a meeting of the mind. So when someone's corded to your sixth chakra, it's kind of like they want you to see things their way. And so that could be creating some dizziness. So let's take her out. You actually have 3 people corded to your sixth chakra. So we're going to just take them all out at the same time and see if that doesn't help. 7, 6, 3, 2, and then also down at the root, out to that 3rd layer, there's also some more energy. And you also have sinus problems. Okay. So, okay. So, you think that the person courting to you was a coworker. Okay, good. And you also have sinus problems. Okay, so, you know, I'm a huge advocate of elevating our own immune system, right? Because things like viruses and bacteria and, you know, illness cannot exist in the higher frequencies. Or even if they do exist, they won't manifest symptoms. So, so the fact that you're manifesting symptoms also shows that your immune system may be a little bit compromised. So, just kind of looking here. So there's still some more energy around your face. let's clear that. Okay, there. Okay, your coworker's energy is toxic. Okay, yes. Yes, and so when we have toxic people in our head, you know, trying to put their stuff in our brain, that can make you dizzy, you know. So see if this doesn't help, and or maybe it helps for a little while and then it comes back. So then it would be up to you to remove this coworker out of your sixth chakra. So you just pull her out of the front and back and just send that energy back to her so that you can know how to do this yourself. Okay, great. So hopefully that will help. And you probably have some energy through your telepaths as well. Yes, so our telepaths is how we communicate silently and how we send and receive messages. So sometimes those can get kind of full. Okay, so just helping you release that as well. So maybe that will help as well. Okay, good. Keep us posted. Wow, you can actually breathe. Okay, see, I don't make this stuff up. Thank you for saying so, Sarah. So Sarah is already noticing a response in her body. And let us know where you're calling in from, because I've never worked on Sarah. I don't know who she is. And so real things are happening with Sarah, because this is real stuff we're doing here. And we're not just, this is just not just the power of suggestion. I have a gift of being able to help shift energy frequencies, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world. And it's not like I'm special. It's just that I've had more practice doing this. I went to a psychic school every week for 12 years, for 12 years. And so I got a lot of practice. So she's in Texas. Great, San Antonio. Maybe you know, can't even think. She just moved to Texas. I just had a brain fart, sorry. And when I think of it, I see her face, but I can't remember. Anyway, thank you for saying, Sarah. And so yes, this is real stuff that we're doing here. Thanks, Bobby. I'm so special. No, I'm really not. I've just had more practice at this. This is stuff that all of you guys can do or learn how to do to one degree or another. You know, maybe some of you want to really learn this stuff and really get good at it and help other people. And others of you maybe just want to help yourself and just, do it like that. Okay. What else have we got here? Can you check past lives for me in my boyfriend? Okay, is that Jade? Okay. Let's see. So let me see how many past lives you had with your boyfriend. 30, but what's more important is if any of these are unresolved. You have 5, quite a few. So Jade, I know you're really capable. I want you to get a pen and paper and write this down. Write these down so that you can clear this yourself, these past lives. So the first one is right in your 6th chakra, out to that 3rd layer. And so this was all about, power struggles, not thinking you were powerful in that lifetime. Also in that same lifetime in your heart, out to the 15th layer, and in the root, out to the 3rd layer. Great. So the last person we did this with, I'll tell you the rest in just a minute. I was curious, if she noticed any shift, and she said, yes, as a matter of fact, we're getting along much better. Everything seems to be a lot easier. And I actually feel like I even like him. like she was saying that she's more attracted to him. That's what it was. She's more attracted to him now than she was before, which I thought was interesting. Okay, so that was one. Second one, in the heart, out to the 3rd layer. And then 6, 5, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then in the root, out to the third layer. I'll tell you just one more. Okay, I'll tell you one more. 7, 6, 5. 4 is in the heart, out to the third layer, and then 3, 2. Also in the root, all the way up to the 25th layer. So a lot of fear. So clear those and report back. We'll see about the other two. Maybe you can find the other two and clear those yourself. So I'm trying to empower you guys here, as well as helping you. So helping you learn how to do this stuff yourself. Okay, Gabe wants to know about chords. Great, thanks for showing up. You have 5 chords, some here in the 6th chakra, which would create confusion. People trying to put their beliefs in here, they wonder what you're thinking about, and so that can create confusion. 7, 6. Also in the heart, those are the guilt strings, the ones that make you feel bad, like you know, all of a sudden you feel guilty if you're not doing something for someone, or you know, so those are the guilt strings in your heart. And then in the root, there's about 3 in the root. And these are people that either rely on you for some sense of stability, or somebody like a parent who's just trying to keep track of you. Either way, let's take all of these out. So the ones in the 6th chakra, there's 3 there. So a person can be corded to more than one place. So I said 5 people, but it could be lots of cords. So 6th chakra, and then heart. So we're going to go to the core of the heart, and we're just going to pull those out. That seems a little more stubborn. Your mom keeps showing up. Yeah. Is she a guilt tripper? Okay. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And then at the root, take those cords out. So at the root's a little different. We expand the circle there. And as that circle expands, then the energy just goes back to those people. Again, also stubborn energies. So let us know if you feel a difference, Gabe. Let's see. What else? I wanted to know, is there anything in my energy that needs to be clear? And if you have any, if I have any cords and fears. So I did clear the cords, and Crystal's feeling lighter. Great. Okay, so let me go back to Gabe. And then fears. Fear is at 50%, but it's mostly in your root, all the way out to the 15th layer. So we're going to pull that in and then send it up through the central core. So this is that 1% energy in your energy field that's trying to make you afraid. I mean, they do that with everybody on the planet. They're trying to make people afraid. And when people are kind of done and over with this whole COVID thing, they'll probably start bringing out the fake alien invasions and scare people that way. And people are going to think it's real, because the same people that think all this other stuff is real. Okay, good. There we go. We're just going to pull that up through the central core, send that off planet. Well, that was fast. So it's at 0 now. So let us know if you're feeling calmer, and that would be really helpful. And then Champa wants to know about curses. 3. You have 3 curses. First one, right here in the 6th chakra, goes all the way out to the 25th layer. So this is a lot of beliefs around fear, like living in fear, being in fear. Maybe you have a lot of phobias, I don't know. But at any rate, a lot of fear. So we're just going to pull that in and we're going to send it up through the central core so it can go off planet. Okay, great. 7, 6, 5, 4. Also in the root, out to that third layer. So that makes you afraid, this more fear for Champa, more afraid to step into your power. Whew. Okay, good. And then at the solar plexus, out to the third layer, that makes it hard to get things done. Like maybe just everything's always a struggle. Everything you have to push and force to make things happen. Okay, great. And so some of you who are here, we're in on the 5-day challenge, which was totally awesome. And for those of you who missed it, we have another chance at that, although now we're going into now the longer phase. So starting tomorrow morning, we're going to start the 21 days of daily meta clearings. So every day for 20 to 30 minutes. It's generally 30 minutes, but towards the end, sometimes you guys are just so clear, you know, we can get finished in less than a half hour. And it's really amazing how much we can do in a half hour, right? You guys have witnessed this. So starting tomorrow morning, we're going to be doing this every day for 21 days, except for Sundays. We take Sunday off. And so that is available. I think it may have already been posted here. Did you post that, Roma? Yes, I think that is up here. Yes. So that's already posted. So if you want to join us, be sure to do that ASAP because we are getting it started. After this call, I'll be sending out some announcements about what how to get on board. So tomorrow is the only Zoom call, and all the rest are going to be on a telephone conference call where you can just drop in and really go deep, and we won't be distracted with video. And so it's super powerful. All the details are in that link. So thank you for posting that, Roma. And let's see, where was I? I was doing curses with, hang on, with curses with, hey June, good to have you here. Hang on, I saw curses. Oh yeah, there we are, Champa. Okay, so still have 2 left. Curses. We did 2. Actually, there's 1 left. Okay, so 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. In your second chakra, a lot of anger and rage connected with this one, out to that third layer. So this is where it feels like you've been cursed to using anger and rage to get things done. It's the only way you can like really crack the whip and make things happen. So probably not very effective, and it's exhausting. Okay, great. So hopefully you're going to come back for more, Champa, and start with us tomorrow. And it'd be great to have you. We can clear more curses and spells and chords and just dive in deep, more fears. Raising money vibes. We'll be doing clearing avatars for our businesses and relationships. So amazing stuff what we cover in 21 days. So I think we pretty much got you, Gabe. We got the chords and the fears are at 0. June, can you tell me what I need to clear? Well, let's see what June's working on. The first time I've seen you or talked to you, June, but you are working on something in your heart where you're being really hard on yourself, like really, really judging yourself. So let's clear that judgment out of your heart. where you're making yourself wrong, maybe not doing enough. You're not doing enough. You're not doing it right. You're not doing something. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's causing you to feel bad or not doing. Okay, so we're going to clear that. 2. Yeah, you're really angry at yourself about something. Regrets. Maybe you wished you had done something differently, and then you wouldn't be in the mess that you're in now, or situation. Okay. And then down in your root chakra, out to that 3rd layer, this is where it's hard for you to take that next step. Like it just doesn't feel safe. So the 2 of these things might be going hand in hand. They might be going together where, you know, you feel stuck here at the root. And so you can't move forward. You can't take that next step. And then your heart's just beating you up over not being able to take this next step. So let us know if the theme is sort of correct. See if maybe how that applies to you. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, that looks good. Now, yeah, so let us know if you feel a difference with that, June. Okay. Let's see, what has June got to say? So true. Well, there you go. Good. All right. Who else has got some questions? Something else specific you want me to look at? And we're going to be, you know, because I think you guys enjoy this. Otherwise, you wouldn't keep coming back. You're welcome, June. Is to be able to do this every day for 21 days. You know, a lot of you are, you know, just kind of bumping through life and kind of letting life happen to you instead of taking life by the horns and taking charge of your life and making things happen the way you want them to. And it's not so much that you're making it happen. It's just that what happens is that as you raise your frequency, as you raise your vibration, the things that you really desire are in those higher vibrations. So that when you start aligning to these desires, those things just start to happen more effortlessly, more easily, so that you don't have to keep going, chasing, forcing, and repeating the same garbage that keeps happening. And so that's what we're hoping to end is end these repeating patterns and start creating some higher resonance where you have more joy, where you have more clients and more rich resources, money, prosperity, more joy in your life. And yeah, so that's what we're hoping to do for this 21 days. I think this is about the 6th or 7th time that we've done this. Every time it's been a different theme. So this theme is about empowering you to master your energy. So you might notice that I talk a lot about, you know, I'm not wanting to create people who are dependent on me. Like you just come here and get your house clean and then you go home but it's really more about empowering you to learn how to do this stuff so you can do it on your own, which is why the whole reason I wrote that book, which is kind of like the instruction manual, has all the processes, illustrations, everything you'll need to know on how to do this. Okay, let's see, Jade. I love you so much. Thank you. When I hear from you, I feel immediately better. Yes, taking charge of it was a problem. I don't know. Did I clear the remaining root chakra? Is there something? Okay, and so you were clearing those past lives with your boyfriend. Okay, so we still have some time. There's still 2 more. So you cleared the 3. Okay, so here's the last 2. You can clear these now. So the last 2 are in the heart, all the way out to that 15th layer. So that's a lot like this 1% energy that, you know, very oppressive, kind of makes you feel like a free-range slave, you know, like you can never do enough, not doing it right. So there's that. And then 7, 6, 5. In the root chakra in that same lifetime, also out to the 15th layer. So you were a slave in that lifetime of your husband. So I don't know if you still feel like a little bit of a slave of his, but yeah. Okay, great. And then, so that was one. The second one is solar plexus, all the way up to the 25th layer. So that's a lot of fear holding down your power. And so you might notice these same patterns showing up in this relationship where maybe it's hard to step into your power and you feel a little oppressed, a little controlled. Yeah, a little judged. Okay, great. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, good. Well, it looks like I helped you clear those instead. You got the bonus there. Okay, great. All true. Okay, good. Thank you for saying so. Power struggles, me and him. He's 20 years older. Yeah, so he was your father in one of those lifetimes. I think it was the first one I mentioned, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, good. So June has a question. Can you talk about gripping tense solar plexus? So I guess you're referring to your solar plexus. Let's see what's going on there. So no cords, but it's only open about 15%. So it's kind of pretty much clamped down. It's very contracted. You have good grounding, so that's good. But the solar plexus, let's go out to the 15th layer, both front and back of the solar plexus, and we're going to pull all of that energy in. This is that 1% energy, which is this oppressive influence on the planet, that it's kind of it's a push-pull with them. They're pushing people down and oppressing people, and so there's that energy. And at the same time, they're pushing you to do things, maybe against your will or against your better judgment, or just in general. It's kind of like that free-range slave energy that I was talking about. So we are clearing this energy at the solar plexus that makes you feel maybe kind of trapped and stuck. And when the solar plexus is not functioning fully, it creates the need to use a lot of effort to get anything done. You really have to push, force, chase to make things happen. And it can also create a lot of tired energy or maybe some mild depression. Okay, good. Fear and anger are both at 0, so that's, I didn't check it before, but see if that doesn't feel a little bit better. Let us know if that feels better. Okay, so 18 years. I don't know what the 18 years is. Maybe that's how long you've been together. I don't know. Okay, good. Yeah, listen again. Or if there's something you weren't quite sure about, let me know. Michelle, hello. You have a question for us? We're entertaining a few more questions here. We got about 20 minutes. Just going back and making sure I didn't miss any questions. Clear. That's great. Yeah, so this is stuff that's happening in real time. And so this is the beauty of being able to do this on a daily basis. And it's whether, you're if you come on live, that's, I think, is the best, because then I am really tapping into your energies. But even those who are listen to these as recordings and listen to the other energy clearings as a recording, when you're listening to it, you get into the present time of when that was created. And so you're tapped into the energies that are being generated during that session. And generally, people who tend to come together for various events, it's like there's a group mindset that gets created. And so you all come together because you have similar energies you're working on. Maybe the stories around the energies might be different, but you're all working some basic things, which is what I'm tapping into. And so that's how we can clear a whole group, is because you're all working on basically the same things. So that's great. So when I do a group clearing, I'm reading the whole energy of the whole group. All right, Jody, can you help me clear struggles on the left tush? On your left tush, okay. Let's see, it sounds like a grounding issue. You do have a good grounding cord, and the energy that's coming up through the legs also looks good. Let's see what else. There is some energy right at the sacrum. So you have a good grounding cord, but there's some energy right at the sacrum. It is a cord. There is a cord right at the sacrum there. So yes, and it is affecting more that left side. So let's pull this out. Feels like a male energy. Okay, good. Okay, so the energy is coming up through your legs. That's good. Worry circle. We're going to pull that in from the third layer. And let us know if it feels better. Yes, we're all part of a spiritual healing tribe. Yes, we are. We're all light workers, right? Shingles. So a couple other things I want to check is the level of fear in your body. Yes, so that's at 95%. So yes. So let's find where that fear is. So first of all, right here in your sixth chakra, out to that third layer. So whenever I've seen shingles, it's generally been a lot of like overwhelming fear that is happening. So you have some beliefs that you've been entertaining that have been making you afraid. So you would know better what that is than I do. I'm just going to clear that so it's not stirring around in your head. Maybe if you want to say what it is here, that would help validate what I'm talking about. 6. Also in your heart, out to the second layer, a lot of anger. So you're mad at yourself about something. So let's pull that anger in. Seven, 6, 5, 4. And then down at the root, out to that third layer, we're going to pull in this energy that doesn't allow you to feel safe, to step into your power. Okay, great. So let's remeasure the fear. It's down to 15%. Let's see where that last little bit is. 6, 5, 4. It's in the root, out to that third layer. So we're just going to pull in this energy here. this fear of stepping into your power. Okay, there we go. So now the fear is at 0. So let us know if you're feeling calmer, for one. The anger is also at 0. So between all the things that we cleared, you should be feeling better after this, and those shingles should clear up. Make sure that you stay grounded, really important, running that energy through the legs, down the grounding cord. And again, I don't heal anything. Okay. You're healing yourself. I'm just helping you heal yourself. So June is feeling less anxious. What did we clear? Yes, in the solar plexus. Great. That's right. Good. Michelle, why can't I let go of my anger I have towards my mother? Yes, Mother's Day is coming up. Probably a lot of mother stuff is going to be coming up. Well, there's probably some past life stuff that's going on. Let's see what that is. So how many past lives have you had with your mom? 30. And 3 are unresolved. So let's clear that and see if that doesn't create a shift for you with your mom. The first one, right in the 6th chakra, out to that 3rd layer. So in this lifetime, she was a sister, a younger sister. And there were, so the power struggles and the beliefs that you still are carrying, not sure the whole scenario, but it had to do with not feeling powerful in that lifetime. So maybe she was favored because she was the little sister. Is that what I said? Yes. Okay. 7, 6. In that same lifetime, in the root, 2nd layer, a lot of anger. So that's why you're still holding resentment about this lifetime where, that whole, though they liked her better than they liked you. Okay. 2nd lifetime, right at the solar plexus, and 3rd layer. So 3rd layer, 3rd chakra. So in this lifetime, you felt really powerless in this lifetime. And in this lifetime, she was your mother. She was your mother again. So you're probably still going through the same thing, like a lot of power struggles from these old unresolved stuff. I'm going to go to the root in that same lifetime, out to that 3rd layer, clear that, send it down the grounding. Okay, good. 7, 6. And so then the 3rd lifetime in the heart, out to that 3rd layer, she was your husband in this lifetime. So it created a lot of judgments where you just always felt like you couldn't measure up, felt bad. Yeah. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so that's it. And let's see if your mom is courting to you now. She is not, and you are not courted to her. So hopefully that will change your Mother's Day this coming Sunday, that you'll have a happy Mother's Day. You can call her up and send her some well wishes. She would appreciate that. All right. Let's see. Sarah, we are all part of Spiritual Healing Tribe. Yes, we are. And then here is Linda from Florida. She just finished the book and says it's awesome. Thank you. If you want to post a review on Amazon, that would be super helpful. Thank you so much. And I will be booking the 30-minute chat from my vibrational altitude report. Great, great. Yeah, that would be awesome. Looking forward to chatting with you. Jody, shingles. Yes, we did that. You're welcome, Crystal. And Jackie, I don't know if my question from 6 a.m. showed up. Oh, probably not. And again, sorry, our apologies. I told Roma 6 a.m. when I meant p.m. So she was following my wrong direction. So my apologies for that. So thank you for showing up this morning, Jackie. So your question is, I asked if I could see into my past lives and see what is still affecting me most in this life. I just joined about 10 minutes ago. It's a pretty broad stroke to just wonder what your past lives were. And so like in the case of doing it with a specific person, then we can tell, what's still outstanding. Well, let me just try and do, so I haven't done it this way. Let me just try something different, something new. And so if I check and see how many unresolved lifetimes you have, I don't know if this is going to be opening a can of worms, but that are unresolved that you want to resolve. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was going to be a lot. 10. There's 10 of them. That would be a good inquiry into an altitude report that we could, something we could clear in a session. So you do have a lot of stuff that's from past lives that are still unresolved that you're trying to work out in this lifetime. And a lot of it's in the heart, second chakra, which has to do with your being able to be a creator, creating things. 2. And in the root, a lot of fear in the root. So that's just kind of a quick look at things. I know it's not really clearing anything, but that's a much bigger can of worms that would be a great exploration for a session though. And we could clear a lot that way. That would be awesome. I haven't done that yet, so I'd love to do that. Anyway, that could be the focus of a clearing. Jody, I feel more balanced. Thank you. Great. You're welcome. And batteries. Let's see what else. Michelle, thank you so much. Everything you said made sense. Great. Good, good, good. And then, hi, yes, right. I just post on Amazon, so appreciate it. Yes, I think so. Yes, and I can't remember if I sent you the book or if you bought it on Amazon. If you bought it on Amazon, it shows up as a different category, like an approved something or other. But I think you can still do a post, do a review for a book. The one thing I'm looking at is the one from 3 lifetimes ago. 3 lifetimes ago. When you were working on something in your root, that is the creativity in your root chakra and not feeling safe to step into your creations. So that's what that's about. Okay, just cleared that one. So couldn't help myself. Okay, good. All right, I think we have time for maybe 1 or 2 more questions. Anybody else got something? Otherwise, I hope you're going to join us tomorrow morning for this next round of 21 days. It's just an amazing journey, because no matter where you're at, you just take it to the next level. So it doesn't, whatever intention you come, whatever intention you bring is what you're going to break through. You can take a big step. You can take a little step. You can take a quantum leap. You can just take a little, tiptoe in. You're in charge. And so you're going to grow as big or as much or as little as you want. It's up to you. But it's inevitable to make some shift, some change, some breakthroughs. And it's great with all the support we have there. So I'm looking forward to that. All right. No more questions. I guess that's it. So we'll see you in the morning, those of you who are joining us. And I'd love to see you all there. Okay, great. Sending so much love. Namaste.